Hi again. If you're watching this video in real time, we are totally jacking up the YouTube algorithm for our channel by putting up 2 videos within 12 hours of the same day. I was so busy today with order cycle constraints, and we're still behind schedule in getting back to those customers ordering their 2025 Corvettes for this particular order cycle. We also, in that video earlier today, we'll put a link down below in case you missed it, because there's other good conversation besides the constraint conversation. We were teasing about the Zr1 price, and I said, the nose knows. I just felt, I was calling my contacts on January 2nd. Hey, I think this month the pricing's coming out for Zr1. Have you heard anything? I mean, I'm shaking the bushes everywhere. And lo and behold, a couple hours after we did today's video, the pricing for Zr1 has been announced. And I was wrong. I was way wrong. And I was talking to my friend Joe earlier from Michigan, who runs our merchandise site, Life's a Dream Drive. And he says, Rick, you got to do a giveaway to guess the price. I said, it's a little late. We've already put the video up, and people are already guessing in the comments. Well, now it's really late because the pricing is out. How about this? Let's talk about that. And I actually have the full pricing list of a lot of hot button items. I was looking at the configurator probably sometime tomorrow. I would guess very soon. That'll populate on Chevrolet.com, and then people will play around and see how high. I'll see if I was right there, how high you can take Zr1, because I guess topped out around 250. And actually on the Brink of Speed Octane Hour last night, I was in the chat, as I said earlier, for about a half an hour, and I did guess the ZTK package correctly. So Darren, Mark, Mike, where's my stuffed animal, man? Oh, no, you guys were betting dinner. Okay, I'll take dinner. Ricky likes to eat. So here you go, base prices. Like I said, the whole thing is, and where we're comparing this to other supercars, this is going to blow your mind. This is a great value story. The starting at is the thing that Chevy focuses on. So the Zr1 Coupe starts at, now we don't have gas guzzler tax amounts in here, but I'm sure that's coming soon. $174,995 for the Coupe, and $184,995 for the convertible. One thing I don't like that they're doing, and they started doing that on E-Ray, is changing the classification of the packages. So for Z06, we know there's a 1, 2, and 3 LZ for Z06. For E-Ray, we have 1, 2, and 3 LZ. Why is it not 1 LE for E-Ray? And why is Zr1 not what it was in 2019, 1 ZR and 3 ZR? They've adopted the same packages. There's only 2 packages for Zr1, the same it was in C7, 1 LZ and 3 LZ. That's confusing to me. I don't understand the unified packaging. Don't you agree? It should be 1 ZR, 3 ZR. Then you know you're talking about, to me anyways, Car Guide conversation, you're talking about Zr1. So Chevy, what's up with that? Here's some of the hot button standard features on the Zr1 in case you missed it. Of course, it is a 1,064 twin turbo horsepower monster. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe that we're talking about 1,064 horsepower. Even as kids, we never dreamt about something like this. This is rocket ship stuff right here. It really is. So standard is the visible carbon fiber roof. In fact, that question came up in Brink of Speed's Octane Hour last night. People are wondering if you could opt out for the carbon flash. No, it's carbon fiber standard on the coupe and the convertible. Of course, carbon ceramic brakes are standard, performance data recorder, and the carbon fiber ground effects with side intakes, all standard. And again, what we talked about in today's video earlier for order constraints, I'm very worried. We can see the effect on the constraint numbers because of all the standard carbon fiber, visible carbon fiber nonetheless. On Zr1, it's going to make it more difficult for other vehicles like E-Ray, and especially, more importantly, Z06 to get the items that we need. Hence, high wing and ground effects in carbon fiber, whether it's finished in carbon flash or not. Here's a statement from the GM press release for the Zr1 pricing. I love this. Zr1 is an example of design and engineering excellence. One where we push the boundaries of what's possible in terms of performance, said Scott Bell, Vice President of Global Chevrolet. It was important for us to stay true to Corvette's promise of the vehicle whose world-class capabilities completely outmatch its price. It does. And again, I want to refer to Mike at Brink of Speed and his Octane Hour show. In fact, I'm going to be, in case you missed that earlier today, I'm going to be a special guest on a show on February 19th. Looking forward to that. So last night in their conversations, they were trying to guess the ZTK package pricing. I was right on that. So the carbon fiber aero package, which is part of the ZTK package, is $84.95. In order to get the ZTK high wing, it's only $1,500, but it requires the carbon fiber aero, hence it's $10,000. And I was exactly right. So to Darren, Mike, and Mark down there, was I part of the bet? Where's my stuffed animal? And in case you haven't been aware, I mean, it's been months and months and months, everybody's talking about the Zr1 Corvette. This thing is historic, okay? Here's the statement in the press release. This is the fastest car ever built by an American auto manufacturer capable of 233 miles an hour. No governor on that thing. Oh my goodness. And that carbon fiber aero with the ZTK that we were talking about, it creates 1,200 pounds of downforce. Now, Chevy did say in the press release that Zr1 production begins in Q2. Now, when in Q2, we don't know. Is that April, May, or June? Stay tuned for more. So let's go back to the pricing structure. That's the big announcement and what we're up against worldwide with the Zr1. This really is a supercar. There's no doubt about it. Of course, $174,995 base price before gas guzzler. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS, $241,000, their starting price, and that's a 518 horsepower car, so less than half of what the Zr1 is. The 22 McLaren 765 LT, $382,000 starting price. The 24 Ferrari SF90XX starting price at $528,000. Now that's a 1,016 horsepower car. Forgot to mention McLaren is only 755, which is a great number because that's what the 19 Zr1 was. 25 Lamborghini Revuelto, is that how you say that? I apologize if I butchered that. $608,000 starting price at 1,001 horsepower car. So we're in great company, but incredible, much better value. The big question becomes availability. Let me tell you this, I'm getting blown up, text messages, emails, phone calls. I know the pricing's been out, thank you. We don't know yet how many cars we're going to get. We should still, actually in the press release, I think it did say something that they still intend to release that information in February. We suspected it may be delayed to March, but in February we're supposed to know how we're going to order the car, how allocations will be dispersed. So stay tuned for more information. And what I said even months ago, talking about Zr1 and kind of let you know where we're at and where we're going. Well, now we're there. This is what people wanted to know, is the pricing. The good news is this car won't be a one-year only production like it was in 2019. So it's going to take some time to get this car regardless. So relax, enjoy the show, enjoy the conversation. Everybody in the automotive YouTube world, whether you're a Corvette person or not, is talking about this car. We've got more pricing for you besides just the entry-level stuff here. And I wish the configurator was up. Like I said, it is not. So a lot of these pricing things, as far as the options and things like that, the incidentals are the same on the other models as it carries over on Zr1. So that's good, a nice value. Like the the front lift is $25.95 on the Zr1. Combo override for your wacky colors, $695. That used to be $590. Battery protection package is $100. Caliper option, if you do something other than the standard caliper, it's going to be $695. Of course, we get blue on the Zr1. We're going to have yellow, red, orange, edge red calipers, and a bronze painted caliper. And actually, this next option, I'm surprised it's not standard given all the visible carbon fiber that is standard on Zr1. I think you're going to want this anyways. That is the mirror cover caps and visible carbon fiber. They're $1,250. Just want to go through this real quickly because everybody is talking about this stuff. Okay, these are the mats. That's all incidental stuff. That remains the same across the board. Corvette script, that's all the same. Tons and tons of accessories here. Visible carbon fiber engine brace is $2,895. Visible carbon fiber sill plates, $2,000. Oh, here's what you guys wanted to know. That split window for the Zr1 Coupes, exterior trim, carbon fiber split window, painted body color is $1,000. How about that? We mentioned just a little bit ago the ZR1 Aero that you need to get the ZTK package. The Aero by itself without the high wing is going to be $8,495. ZTK is another $1,500, so that whole package with the big wing is $10,000 as we called it. Stitching options, that all remains the same, carries over $495. You got blue stitch, you've got yellow stitch, you've got red stitch, and it looks like we have all the same colors in regards to the seatbelts, nothing new there. Kind of like to see some more customization in that regard. As far as the seating, if you opt for the competition sport seats in the 3L, see, I already hate it. 3LZ. It's a 3ZR to me. Competition seats anyways in the 3 package are $500. If you're doing it in the 1 package, it's $995 for the competition seats. Striping packages, if you're going to do the dual stripes, it looks like they've got a number of those here. You'll be able to play with that on the configurator, I'm sure, soon. $1,195. The wheels, I was curious about these wheels, and these are a great value. I love the blue, they call them edge blue, those edge blue wheels. Those are smoking hot. They're only $1,495. 20-spoke carbon flash painted forged wheels are $995. The 20-spoke bright machine forged aluminum wheels, those are $1995. And the 10-spoke visible carbon fiber wheels are $14,000. And that's pretty much it for the hot button stuff here. Make sure I didn't miss anything else in the press release. This is big news, man. I mean, this is really big news. Great value story. But at the same token, I wish I had time to actually do this in real time, but I want to get this video up for you guys because the masses are doing the same thing. I don't know if anybody else had some of these incidentals that we talked about tonight, but I want to see if the thing tops out at $250. And we're talking, what a great value. But wait a minute. It's like, dude, you're talking about a $200,000 car. That's a great value. That's a nice house somewhere. It's like, what? It's like, whoever would have thought we'd be there? I remember back when the C6 ZR1 come out, $125,000, and people were flipping out. Look how far we've come. The technology itself is just incredible. This car is going to be scary. In case you missed that ZR1 video I did months ago, letting you know that we had a picture of the intake for 2 years and shared that with you. People thought it was the SUV. I think, and I said in that video, and I just want to go back on record again, 2 things. Please, Chevrolet, you've got this so screwed up right now to order cars. Today was order cycle day, and I apologize to those customers I didn't have an opportunity to talk to. At least we have a few days to work that out. But the constraints, the pieces, parts that we see on cars that you're driving that we can't give our consumers. And Chevrolet, you're not getting the phone call. I am. I've got to deliver the bad news. And people are like, I don't understand. It's on the option list. It's on the Chevy thing. I see the Chevy guys driving it. What do you mean I can't get it? Okay, we got to get past that. Also, too, because of the significance and the performance of what this car is, I just think and this is going to lead into one of the videos I talked about earlier today I want to make, and some things I think need to change from a dealership level and a manufacturer level. We need to be more panache with our customers, especially at a $200,000 car. Hell yeah, we need to be more panache. We also have to be smart and safe and educate our customers that money does not equal brains. Because you can afford a race car does not mean that you're a race car driver. I think that the bona fide buyers of this car, and I don't know how you could work it out logistically, but they need to take the Ron Fellow Spring Mountain course before they take delivery of the car. It will alleviate a lot of accidents and a lot of YouTube videos that aren't going to be fun to see when people start cracking these cars up. I think once they get their foot into this car, that's when butts are going to pucker and they're going to realize, I've got something that I don't know what I'm doing. I think you need to take that course from a safety standpoint, an education standpoint, a respect standpoint of this car and what it is. It is incredible. And just think, nobody's really talking about this yet. Just think, there's one more above this coming. Whether it's a car, I think more it's going to be a package. It's going to be the Zr1 package. Yes, using some of that E-Ray front end. So what, you're talking 1,300 horsepower? What oh my gosh, this is bizarre. So yeah, if they could find a way you guys could take that course, and I feel really sorry for the E-Ray customers right now. You need to take that course and understand that car a little bit better. When you get done, yes, you learned a lot, you have a lot of fun, but you walk away doing things in their cars that you're not going to do in your car probably ever, but you're going to feel more confident and safe. and that equals more fun in your Corvettes. And I think those training exercises at Spring Mountain Ron Fellows and NCM Motorsports Park are a must for Corvette owners, period. So guys, take the tip, if you will, and do something like that, and then you'll see what I mean. Then you just feel better about the car that you're in, you know what I mean? And you're gonna be safer. And that's what I'm worried about in this car, is somebody really getting hurting somebody else because you're trying to show off. I don't think this will be the Mustang scenario. Sorry, guys. How many times, every time the freaking Cars and Coffee, a Mustang pulls out, it's like, oh, here we go. It's gonna be a crash video, because they all are turning and accelerating, and that sucker just whips around. Boom! It's like, great, nice job. I'm sorry, it's always a Mustang. That's all we have for you tonight. I'm glad I had an opportunity to cut this video, get it out there, so you hear from somebody that actually sells. I don't think anybody that sells the car has done a video yet talking about ZR1 and its official pricing. You just heard it right here on my YouTube channel. Please support us by subscribing, thumbs up the video. We got a merch link in the comments and more information to come.
What are you doing? You ain't got it loaded yet?
We had so much fun loading those cars in the cold. And then I have another conversation video. Yeah, we're back. It's the new year. Here we go. Bam, bam. 4 days in a row. 4 days, 5 videos. Oh my gosh. Sunday's Coffee with Conti. I intend to give you that E-Ray conversation as I'm driving that used E-Ray. It's a red mist coupe coming back from the Indiana area, and just share with you some thoughts on what I'm thinking, what I'd like to do. And do I do it now, or do I do it later, or do I just shut up and enjoy what I got? We're going to talk about that on Sunday's Coffee with Conti. Come back and join us.